Greetings, peace. What's going on, sentient beings? Prosperity Priestess. Making an improv video because that's what I like to do. and it's because the reason I like to do that is because I'm choosing to share aspects of myself and how it relates to astrology or your birth chart, your natal chart, because it's such an empowering, what's this thing where you can see it brings clarity, boy, and acceptance. Yes, so it's great. I just had a little moment, brought tears to my eyes. I was listening to a video about south node placements, and I know the YouTuber's name, Jupiter James. I really like his videos and how he explains things. I don't know his placements, but I was listening, South Node, and I think this is old video. So I listen how it's set up. You listen to your house placement as well as your sign placement. Anyways, it brought tears to my eyes, and it was so confirming. It's like, wow, and relatable. And that's how it is when you're learning about yourself. As it said, how's the saying go? Know thyself. Ancient Kemetic culture. Wow. So I I enjoy learning, and I also really enjoy learning about myself. um, I feel like I have selfish placements. I feel like I'm supposed to just focus on me, and that's literally what he just said. So it was so funny to hear that, and then he was also saying like, when you don't do, like, the universe is gonna put you in situations to make you do that. Like, it's gonna do that through other people. He said relationships with other people are gonna be so unsatisfying. That shit's crazy. Because it's the truth. Even though there's like great parts. Oh, snap. That is so interesting. Because, recently, just through, evaluating, I'm like, evaluating my life and myself and where I'm at and where I'm going. I'm like, well, maybe I have, like, just playing like devil's advocate. Like, well, maybe I should be looking at the situation from this perspective. And maybe, you gotta work on having better interactions with people. Like, it was in my mind, it was like, how come you don't care like that? Yo. So then it's crazy too. So that's something I realized with myself as I'm, examining myself, and then it's interesting to hear an astrologer speak about my placement and say that, like, even though I be friendly and I can interact with people. It's like, you'll make friends with anyone. You know, that's not what I want to do. That's not my goal. I'm grabbing some cards because I always want to pull a card. Okay, we'll go with this one. I don't even know where the moon is at today. But something else that I'm gonna use this old deck. So I haven't done that in a long time. It has different perspectives. Something else that I realize is every time I start watching astrology videos and I hear the North Node placements, I'd be bawling. Something about this North Node, South Node situation. Alright, let me grab the deep deck as well. Cause what was I thinking today? I just lost my thought. Cause I was just thinking about something today. Oh shoot. Maybe the thought will come back. But it has something to do with astrology. Oh! Alright. Use this plant. Just do that. Are we still recording? Yeah. Alright. Wait, if I go back here, I think that's better. There we go. Okay. This astrology is so revealing and amazing. The thought didn't come back about what I was thinking about this rising sometime today. I had to do with my birth chart. I love astrology. I love the esoteric. Oh, that was also that was the other part. The first part of what he was talking about in terms of, he was like, I'm not here for the money. And that makes me mad. I like the money and I want the money and I get the money, but that's not my focus. That's not what's fulfilling. And I just said that in my last video that I haven't uploaded yet. He said, you're here for the magic. as your North Node in 8th house, like that's what you're about, like, and we know that. We know the 8th house is esoteric, and we know that about me. I see you, 3 of Cups. I see you, 3 of Cups. It looks like it came out in reverse. But I know I picked it up, like I flipped it up. It's a beautiful card. It's a celebration card. It's a water card. Water. Oh, bingo. Okay, that's why, because I see the 3. That's what I was thinking about in my birth chart. I knew I was thinking about my yod placement. Oh, yo, hold on. Oh, snap. Because you know what happens when you cry? It's, and this, somebody taught me this. I had a very deep relationship with. Oh, that was also part of my placements. And my relationship is irrelevant because my South Node is in Libra, and I know they are, and they're all spirituals. My North in the 8th house, and my Moon, and they're next to each other, conjunct. But anyways, I talk about my placements because it could be relatable to other people. We all have placements, and just talking about it and studying it like it's normal and like it's a language, because it is. It's energy, and it's great, and I love it. And yes, see, when things are like deep to you, that it can be like emotional. Yes, it's okay. I'm accepting something inside. I'm about to say it out loud. It's okay for me to take a class on natal charts and look at that as something I can do with my life and even make money off of and help others on the journey. It's something I do for free. It's okay for me to make money doing that and take it seriously. Because in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's not practical. And that's how I feel about tarot and stuff too, even though I love it. So it's like, oh, spirituality is not practical. Yes, we know that. But it doesn't mean it's not bad. That is bad. It doesn't mean it's not real. In fact, it's extremely effective. It's the whole everything that is. And it's how I choose to live. And I've seen it, I've done it, I've been it, I am it, and I love it. And that's okay, and that's real. What's this card? So apparently that's important to me to say. That's why I do the things I do. That's why I name myself Prosperity Priestess. That's what I'm about. And just learning who I am. I'm a priestess. I'm an Aztec astrology. I'm the jaguar and the serpent. Oh shit. In Kemetic culture, I'm Shisha. With the pen, measures 3 times, cuts once. I'm gonna shuffle these cards. Let's see who comes out. Oh shit. Animal totems, owls, elephants, tigers. That was always in the beginning. And I learned things like, oh, I'm a Leo rising. Oh, my 10th house is in Taurus. South Node, second house. I'm saying Taurus because that's what I think elephant energy. I don't know. I was thinking about that. What elephants represent, like Taurus energy or Cancer energy, because they do got the water, right? And they're Earth. That's they walk. They're matrilingual. I think in my mind I decided Cancer because of the water and like their matriarchal how they operate. Although the women elephants stay together and the young children, they have like a 2 year gestation period. So I was watching the documentary one day, my daughter and I. But my bad. Let me get into this card. Just before I look at it, because the thought that just came to my mind, like maybe this is a 6 of Cups, because talking about past life, South Node, the water concept. When I just said something about my daughter, the mother-daughter. So I don't know. What's this card? It is a water cup, Page of Cups, and it's new energy. Oh, new emotions. Ah, yes. Yes, celebrating who I am and being okay with these new emotions that you just saw. That's also what I do. I make candid videos in the moment because I really concern what I care about or feel like it's important to just be real, to just be authentic. So I don't edit my videos. I'll make a video in my pajamas. I'm just no makeup on, just looking crazy, crying, because these are real aspects of life. That's 8th house energy. That's the depth. That's what matters. That connection. That's the still waters run deep. So it might look like ice on the top because 8th house Scorpio energy, but at the bottom that water is still running. So it's the emotional undercurrents, right? It's underworld energy, Hades, Pluto. I said esoteric. Okay, so since I'm saying under, so like subconscious realm. Yup. Whew. And so iceberg. Bingo. 8th house energy is the subconscious, and it's like the iceberg. Like we see part of it up here, but the rest of it, the main part of it, is down here, and that's what's controlling everything. So when you talk about subconscious reprogramming, which a lot of people are on that concept now, and just like rewiring things, releasing traumas. That's what it's about. 8th house is very much so that, and it's water energy. You gotta let that shit flow. Don't let it freeze up and then it be stuck in your system, like lymphatically. That's why tapping works, or acupuncture and things of that nature, because it's releasing the emotional energy, the things we can't see, the traumas that are stuck inside of us physically, and then it creates a physical situation. I brought this up the other day. I don't remember if it was in the video or a conversation. Carolyn Myers, I believe. Oh, it was something about the spiritual anatomy of the body. The spiritual anatomy of the body. That has to be it. I just said it twice. I could see the book in my head, and it was on video. Last video I made, I didn't upload yet. I'm also gonna read the definitions here. Mercury is in retrograde in Cancer. Oh, so my thoughts are thoughts, words, expressions, Mercury, Cancer energy. What's nurturing? The mother, grounded, roots. Oh, I was pulling the flower roots apart today so I can plant them. For me, this would be, because it's happening for everybody, but where it's happening, what area of your life, whether it's first house all the way to 12th house, is determined by your rising sign and then the degree of where the planet is in that rising sign. So it gets deep. It's amazing. I think it's very important. I even thought of like a template that I would make available for people to help them learn about their natal charts. I noticed that when people are new on their journey and passionate about the astrology, they run into me and we have great conversations. And we're happy, we're celebrating that energy together. Um, oh, so boom, when I picked this Three of Cups up, it makes me think back to what I had said, what I was thinking this morning. The my yard, right? So I know I'm here for great things. I know that anyways, for a long time. um, Here to help and heal myself as well as to help and heal others. Oh, eighth house is psychology. Yeah. Just newness on your brain, but how it affects you emotionally. And this is something I think, this is something I say. Because, low key, I was gonna say philosopher, that's not the word. It is, but one of those people, motivational speaker, and I'm a lot of things. You just call me prosperity priestess. um, Shoot, I lost a thought. It'd be funny. I had to do with the ninth house energy. Because I learned that watching a different video. Whose video was that? The Peace Dealer. Oh, I haven't watched The Peace Dealer in a long time. I should see what's up because he do those activations, those group activations live. I got a reading by Peace Dealer before because I like the things that he said in his other videos, the live sessions and things like that. I have to watch that again. But what I'm trying to say is that I watched one of his videos about my Jupiter placement, which is in Aries and it's in the ninth house. And he said that makes someone a natural. I want to say he said philosopher, but I feel like it's a different word. But any which way, that's what I be doing. And I'll give my opinion and perspective about something, even though I don't have a certification or something. I feel like what I have to say is important. So I'm saying it. And one of those important things is are. Are is plural. One of those important things is this. What one of those important things is? Okay. Right, that's okay. Let me just move forward. It is this is why editing is great. I feel so dumb. And it's like just slipping my mind when I was just about to say it. I guess that means the comeback what it needs to. Damn it. Because it's even something that I wanted to put on a shirt. Not exactly, but here goes a thought. That they say, this word or concept, I guess it's more than trending, but mental health is a huge issue. I feel like actually people don't have mental health issues. Some people do, but most of us have very great mental cognitive abilities and reasoning and understanding and things of that nature. And we're able to facilitate our lives and pay bills, and work on credit, and build things, use technology. It's not that our mental is messed up. I feel like a lot of people have emotional health issues. That's what the real issue is. And that's eighth house energy. And either the water house is 4, 8, 12. So fourth house being like your foundation, like 4, And also the fourth house originally ruled by Cancer, so having to do with the mother. So whenever you say fourth house Cancer or mother, that's the concept. The word that comes to mind is nurturing. So that's how you were nurtured and how that affects, yourself later. How what was built underneath become that eighth house, that iceberg. What is in your subconscious? Right. That's why all of us here going through life, going through the journey, we have to relearn something. We got to reteach ourselves. We got to unprogram. Because what was put there in our childhood and our foundation, no matter what sign it's in and what houses our planets are there or not there, it's fucked up. Even if on paper it looks like a person had a good childhood, or even if they had great things happen in their childhood, there are things that occurred, even if it wasn't from their parents, there are things that occurred, or from their whole family, there are things that occurred that is set in them inside emotionally, where as an adult, there's something they got to change and work on. It don't mean that it has something to do with their family. It could be that person that got bullied a lot at school and stuff. Or sometimes it could be, maybe that child feels neglected because the parents had a lot of children, or a special needs child to take care of as well, something like that, or the parents were, like you see in the movies, they got all the money, but they sitting and they're always busy at work, so they're sending the child to boarding school. So even though they're rich, they feel emotionally empty. So we all have different things to work on emotionally, because emotional house, fourth house, water, Cancer, mother, and early childhood, you know. Um, and it's also like your home life, as you grow up. And then the opposite of four would be 10 in a natal chart. So your 10th house is your father, your career, what you're known for, how you're seen. So you got in the house and you got out the house. And a lot of times it's your career versus your home life, and it's a struggle. They're at 180 degrees. They're in opposition. So when it's a full moon in Cancer or Capricorn, we feel, or new moon energy in either of those signs, you feel that energy between that dynamic, because the signs that are 180 degrees apart, that are polar opposites, they're like the same thing, just at varying degrees. So that's something I remember I heard before. What is temperature? Wait, I said it wrong. Hot and cold are the same thing. And you're like, what? Hot and cold are the same thing. They're both temperature. They're just at different degrees of the spectrum. Mm-hmm. Because the more you change the degree, that's going to determine whether it's hot or cold. But both of them are a temperature. So that's cool. Psychologist, I think, is the word I was looking for. Not philosopher, psychologist. Now let's read this Three of Cups energy, and let's read this Page of Cups energy. Oh, so here I am on Three of Cups. Three of Cups. This deck was gifted to all my decks were gifted to me. I have not bought myself a tarot deck yet, and I don't intend on it. I saw this in a donation box. I went to somebody's house to give them a body butter I had made and stuff, and they had a box of stuff near the door, and it was like free or donations or something. And I was like, "You don't want this stuff?" And they were like, "No." I said, "I can have this." And I saw the tarot box. I saw this. So it's pretty cool. It's easily 5 years ago. So even that, like, you see who you are. Well, you see who you are and how you handle the things that you go through, which means you're gonna have to go through some things. So, are you going to sink or swim? How are you going to come out? Are you going to be hardened? Are you going to be softened and more compassionate and understanding? Are you going to be wise? Are you going to be upset and ignorant about it? The emotions is a huge aspect of what we're here to develop and be in control of. Because if you're not in control of your emotions, that's a problem. That's a concept. That's a toddler. it's okay for toddlers, but we even teach them how to not be like that. But the sad truth is that there's a lot of adults who have toddler behavior. You know them. You work with them. You live with them. You. Oh snap! You see them at every family cookout. Just make sure you're not one of them. You know. Mm. So I like this. I like this. Where we're at, working on emotional regulations or things of that nature. Like I used to be embarrassed to cry, so that's why it's a big deal. Like I was sitting here crying. I was like, you gotta put the video on. I was like, no, you really don't have to do that. I'm like, yeah, but this is an authentic moment. I thought you wanted to show authentic moments. Even like other videos that I recorded, I didn't post them yet from a couple months ago. I've been making videos, not as often, but I haven't been posting them, and that's not good. That's me not living up to my potential. That's me acting shy. That's me. That's that first house placement and my identity wound and me trying to be shy. Like, stop it. You're Leo rising. You can't be unnoticed. That's like a lion wanting to not be noticed, even when they're not talking and saying nothing, moving slow. You notice them, and then on top of that, I have the sun in the first house. Like I'm supposed to focus on that and shine there on me, on my first house, on my identity, on my looks. Ooh, I should do looks maxing. I'm laughing because I'm like, that's not typical to how I operate. But I don't think it's a bad idea. What I learned is most important is just to do what I'm comfortable with, you know. Because if I'm not uncomfortable, if I'm not comfortable, then I'm not very effective because I won't put my heart in it because I don't really want to. So that's very important to me, heart energy. You know, a lot of times we like to focus on logic and external validation is a thing and how things, the practicality concept again, the external, the physical, but what's most important and what's controlling all governs is internal. Seed starts in the dark, how you plant it. That's the same concept as thoughts or things, and anything achieved was first mentally conceived. Your ideas start in the dark, but before it was idea, maybe it's a feeling first. What came first, the chicken or the egg, right? I think feelings come first. I think we have a feeling and then you have a thought about that feeling. I know both do happen. There are thoughts and then we have feelings about them, but I think more often feelings happen first and then you think about your feelings. And I think that because the zero comes before the one. When you're in the dark, you can't see, but you can feel. This is what's important to do. This is intuition. This is being in tune with your heart. Just I love the sun gaze. Moon gazing is amazing as well. And then here goes another concept. You ready for heart versus brain? People live and be brain dead and they're still alive, right? You see that concept in movies or something. But you can't, if your heart's dead, if your heart's not working, you're not alive no more. Facts. Big facts. What's another thing? When, like in science, and they measure the strength, the capacity, the ability, the power that our brain has versus our heart, the what they call it, the waves, the aura, how far it could conduct energy or sense energy. The heart's magnetism is way more stronger and more powerful than the brain's cognitive ability to send energy and receive it. It's that heart, boy. That's also why, all right, look, peep game. I gotta read these cards. I gotta shuffle more. I'm gonna read this, but I'm also gonna keep shuffling. Because that's why I do this, so you see how the message, how the cards correlate with the message. Aha, the sun. What was I just saying about the sun? Oh, sun gazing. Ooh, and 19 is the happiest card in the deck. What is today's date? It's Monday. It's the 7th. My nephew's birthday is tomorrow. Oh, we got the perfect gift for him. I'm so happy. I didn't know what to get, but I just knew to look, try to see. What was that beeping noise? Let me see if my phone's still recording. Okay, it is. I don't know what that is. All right, 30 minutes. Wow. I felt like it was much longer. Time flies when I'm doing this. I have so much fun. And I just gotta stop being shy. It's like I was saying, oh, that's what I was saying about the first house. See, in the cards, they correlate with the message. Let's go. Prosperity priestess in the building. I had to stop being shy. That's what I was saying about my Leo rising. I learned that from watching, I think her video's name is her channel name is Star Astrology. But that Leo rising got that invisibility wound to try to not shine bright. Like, duh. It's literally what you're meant to do. And she even mentioned hair being a thing, which we know that about Leo rising. And I was like, wow, I have been on this hair journey for a while. And now she said, when you finally get, as I look over there and see the word maximum, yes, when you finally get, everything is connected, always and always. I love this esoteric divine journey. Yes. And I love talking about it and being about it and showing that it's okay to live your life like that and by that. That's literally what you're here to do. Follow that inner eye, third eye. 8 of Cups in reverse. And you could never fail. Don't let your emotions hold you back. Because 8 energy is strength card, Leo. 8 energy, 8th house, Scorpio. But we're doing tarot. But 8 is infinity, so it's keep going. And it has to do with inner strength, and it has to do with water, with heart. 8 is ruled by the planet Saturn in numerology. So Saturn is your heart chakra. So that's why the strength card is not necessarily about your physical strength. It's about your inner heart strength, which is what the fuck we're talking about. So that's why that 8 of Cups card said failure. When you don't go with your heart, you fucking fail. Is that not what I was just saying? So you see how the cards come out like that? Ow! But it was in reverse. That's how you be happy. As I keep looking up and seeing that, be happy, be happy. That's how you be happy, when you follow your heart. That's how you be fulfilled. That's why you saw me crying earlier, as I was talking about what feels good to me inside my heart and what I care about. And even though I know, or I may be perceiving it in a way like, oh, the world thinks or people think that's not realistic. Like, I can see my parents now. Like, you want to do what? It's real to me, and I see it all the time and talk to people about esoteric things and astrology so much and teach and help. I do that, and it is real. And we all have a birth chart. We all have a fingerprint. We all got a natal chart, and it has certain energy in it. And it tells you, reveals information about yourself. Just like closing your eyes and going within reveals information about yourself. If you ask yourself questions, you'll get the answer. Ask and you shall receive. You know, you are the God that you're looking for. You are the God. Damn, you are the God within. When they say God is closer than your jugular, that's the Muslim way to say it. And the Christian thing, is it Luke 17:21 or something like that? The kingdom of heaven is within. It's not in front of you. It's not far. It's not something you could touch. It's all within. So that's your divinity. And that's something else I gotta do. I gotta publish the ABCs of divinity. Because it's something that's important to me. Even if it has the word divinity in the title. I made it practical. I made it a book. Because I want to help and heal myself as well as a multitude of others. So that's a contribution that I have to the world. As well as me making videos. And there are other things that I could do to contribute to the world, to our energy, and growing and accepting ourselves, knowing ourselves, loving ourselves. Chief Seattle, Son of Stones in the West, Prince of Stones, Earth energy, Prince, Knight energy, not knave like the page. The Prince will be the next level. The Knight. So a message about money, because that's the messenger tonight. There's a fish above their head. That makes me think dreaming. He has a feather. Son of Stones in the West. Prince of Stones. And it's looking like there's another card. Oh, there's another 2 cards. Oh, 1, 2. Yeah. 3 of Stones in reverse. Work. 2 of Swords in reverse. Peace. Last reading I had the 3 of Stones in reverse, as well as a 2 of Stones. That's what it was. Alright, so Knight of Stones. This is a new message about money. It's already a path has been taken. West is where the sun sets, so that's the direction you're going. So it's not a new situation, it's a path you're already on. And it has to do with stability, earth, money, tangibility. Okay, so this is the concept of fruits of your labor. Or the message, what information comes based on the path, the direction you're headed, and you're going. Alright. Son of Stones in the West. Let me see what this book says. This is Hand-Eye Tarot, by the way. Why do I use tarot cards to talk about life? Because I love esoteric energy. I love the magic. Son of Stone, Mother, Son of Stones. Oh, that's the last one here, too. You know what? I'm going to tell you this because this is what just came to my mind. Somebody told me I didn't know how to do tarot readings. I was doing it wrong because you got to use the whole deck. Ew, look at how I'm even saying that. They didn't sound like that, but they did in my head. And I was like, what the? And this was I'll just say around 6 months ago, 6 to 9 months ago, right? I'm like, ew, who do you think you are to even say that? And what? Wow. But it made me laugh also because it was like nothing about what they said I believed. And it was to the point that it was comical. It was a comical statement, even though that's not how they meant it. But I thought that was funny. I mean, I have more tarot decks than them. And I didn't buy mine, and they bought it. It doesn't matter. The point is, that was a red flag. Because that was definitely a red flag. because they know how important tarot is to me and special. And then even when I went to show them what I had done, oh, because this is what made me think about it. When I just saw this, the last time I saw something like this was when I was checking out their tarot deck, and it was barely used, and they said that too. Um, and it had a piece of paper in it that you open up and you lay out the cards on it, and it was set up something whatever in like 10, 12 ways, and I was shuffling, and then I was putting the cards where I wanted to on the things. Um, yeah. So I was just exploring their tarot deck, and then they were like watching, and they said that I didn't know what I was doing, and I was like, well, let's. I laughed, like I said, and maybe that's why I didn't take it seriously, because I don't take it seriously. But it's bad for someone to talk to you like that, right? Like, what the fuck? But I wasn't angry. I was just like, get out of here. I'm like, yo, so then let's see what revealed itself. Let's check this reading out then. Let me break it down for you. And they just refused. So it was like, you're going to say I don't know how to do it, but then you're not going to let me prove it. Anyways, whatever. I wasn't doing it for them anyways. I was doing it for me. So I just continued to do what I was doing while they played video games. Imagine, like, you're right. While you're playing video games. Get the fuck out of here. You're playing video games. I'm playing real life with these cards. What? NPC, Anyways, I'm a funny person. And I'm gonna tell it like it is. And, yeah, I guess, not I guess. That was me being shy. I've always told growing up that, like, oh, you need your own reality TV show. People used to tell me that before those things were even a trend. Like when I was in grade school and high school and stuff like that. I have a unique perspective, and it is compassionate and empathetic and deep emotionally, and it's also hilarious. It's also cutthroat, shrewd. I see it, and don't everybody knows, don't fucking ask a Virgo if you don't really want to know. Don't do that. And that's what I was thinking about my yacht. Not that I'm a Virgo, but that in terms of when I take action with my Mars and Virgo, I was examining that, kind of chuckling at that, like it was designed that way on purpose, because or else I just be chilling, laying back. I don't want to make waves, but every time waves had to be made, it was like things I had to do as like a defense mode. It's not because I'm making waves, because I gotta defend myself because someone's making waves for me. And but what comes out is, I guess the best way to say it is, like, if you have to use a sword, there's no nice way to use it. That's how I feel, and that's what happens. I feel like I'm a volcano. Living in alignment via awareness. That's why I came up with that acronym, because I'm a lot of earth and fire energy. Like, if I have to address something, it's like a lion, right? It's like a lion don't really want to have to get up and do nothing. But if you fucking come around here, you know, maybe that's what that means with that Lilith and Leo that I have in my placements. So there's just all these battles. It was like, I don't know if it's because of I know it's because of the fire energy, but then I think about, my moon sign, that's Aries. So it's like, maybe that's just my general perspective or the lens I view things. I'm like, why is everything a battle? It's not. Just leave me the fuck alone. It's not. That's why I like to be by myself. But what happens if somebody tries to stop you or change your plans or do anything? Then it's a problem. And now I had to respond. And there's not really a nice way to respond, because you shouldn't be motherfucking doing what you're doing in the first place. I was minding my own business, and this is what you brought. So now we had to nip it in the bud. That's what my mom always said. So I learned that more and more about myself, and I accept who I am on my journey, and do it well. That's all. Ah, so if somebody or something has to get cut off, oh, it does. Yeah, transformation is a huge thing for me. You know, if I had to be a jaguar to operate, oh, I will. I do. Meow. Let me read this Son of Stones. Chief Seattle was one of the last leaders of of a nation of Native Americans on the northwest coast of North Africa. One of the last leaders of a nation of Native Americans. My grandma told me that her grandma was 100% Cherokee and that she was blind. So I know that I'm native, I'm indigenous to this land. Chief Seattle, Son of Stones, Prince of Stones, in the West. Chief Seattle was one of the last leaders of a nation of Native Americans on the northwest coast of North America. His hair blends into the rock. His hair blends into the rock. The eagle feather, a symbol of the Plains peoples, indicates that he spoke for all natives. The lightning bolt from the whale above shows the bond between human and animal. Oh, it's a whale. And it's a lightning bolt. Okay. Oh, a lightning bolt going from the whale. Okay. Shows the bond between human and animal. Divinatory meanings. I love divination. Taking action to make positive change. A new action, a certain path that you're on Earth. Okay, change, like structure. Okay. With the benefit of the next 7 generations in mind. Ooh. Better talk to him. Reverse, despair, selfish. Selfishness leads to feeling lost. Well, it's definitely upright. Taking action to make positive change. So what's coming to mind is what I got emotional about and what I told you in terms of putting myself out there in a way to help other people with their birth charts. Going down that path, adding that to my repertoire. So, in a serious way. With the benefit of the next 7 generations in mind. Yeah. Because it is to help and heal myself as well as a multitude of others. That's something that I can do. And that's how I feel like when I, try to think about what matters to me in life and what I want to do, what I want to be about. That's what I came up with. And that's why I always say that and affirm that to help heal myself as well as a multitude of others. Because, it's like doing things. Most of our jobs, we help people with service to others in one way, shape, or form or another. Whether you're IT or a hairdresser or a dog walker, or you help the elderly in a nursing home, or you're a teacher. So all of those is everything is that's what business is. You create a solution or something convenient, you solve a problem, you make things easier. So I'm just repeating myself now with different words. That's what business is. You invent something. But you provide a service for the benefit of others. Service, a solution, a convenience, something. You help get the bugs out their house. Or you do gardening. Alright, but what am I trying to say? I want to think about what's important to me. So I know, I want to help others and I do that, but I realize, all the jobs that I had, like, I wasn't really helping people the way I wanted to. I felt like because the part that's unfulfilling and that I didn't like is that I'm only helping one person at a time. I was like, I want to help a lot of people, like a chief, and speak for all nations. But then I also realized other things, like I don't like my energy being drained by people. I don't want to feel like, oh, they get to pull on me whenever they want or need me, and it's overwhelming. No, I want to be able to do things on my own time, in my own way, and give how much or how little I choose to in each moment. And it's what I realized, jobs don't allow for that. I also can't stand working while I'm on my menstrual cycle. It makes me upset inside emotionally and outside. Sometimes I cry. Um, Sometimes I just call into work. Um, Most times I have an attitude, at least in the morning, because I feel like, what the fuck? I'm in pain, or even if I take black seed and then I'm not in pain anymore, I'm uncomfortable. This is the time where my body needs a rest and I need to focus on me. Like, I don't have any business trying to sit here and be here for 8 hours helping other people or focusing on others. Like, as much as I want to help people, fuck that. This is my time. I don't want to do nothing for anybody else right now. I only barely want to do something for myself. I just want to sit in the tub and soak. So, and I feel like your menstrual cycle should not be a taboo topic. So this is why I just talk about it openly. My daughter be like, "This TMI." No, it's not. It's real life. The stupid shit that we talk about and we can't talk about what's real. Oh, so I saw a new anti-curse, and also how I feel about that is, who the fuck cares? You know, all the offensive things that are going on in life, and somebody would want to care about word choice. The fuck out of here. This life we're living is offensive. It feels like it. You know. Anyways, um, yes, I wanted to help lots of people, and this is what I ended up saying to myself. I want to help him, but then that was another thing. How I'm gonna help other people, and I need help my damn self. And this is what I realized. So that's why I said I want to help and heal myself, but also helping to heal a multitude of others. So I wrote a book. Boom. I do this YouTube stuff. I have a YouTube channel to express messages. There are other ways I want to put my energy out to help others, but on my time, when I want to, how I want to, the way I want to. This day, I might not put out as much energy as these days. If it's just these 3 days right here, no, I need these 3 days to me. And I don't feel like I need to explain that shit to anyone or give an excuse. But if you must know, I'm bleeding. I am hemorrhaging, motherfucker. I have a diaper on. I don't want to put toxins in me because so it could be a tampon so it's more convenient. No. I don't even want to leave the house. Sometimes you eat and then it hurts. Oh man, shit be crazy. And self care is really important. And it's not something to be embarrassed about or shy about. Health matters. And you gotta put your own health first. Put your air mask on first. We know that. So I feel like for women, because we bleed, we have cycles, that's a priority. It should be. We should operate like that. But that's not the world we live in. And it could be the world I live in. That's important to me. And I'm on my menstrual cycle. I just want to devote at least 3 days just to me. And that's it. Like, so, um, those are the directions I'm trying. I'm going and I'm heading. And even like I switched jobs recently. I allow myself to go part time, and oh, it's so good. But it's just for a limited amount of time. And really, I did that because I saw opportunity, and I feel like people trying to take action to work against me, and I just use it to benefit me. Duh, everything's magic. Also, also, that's probably not in their best interest. And that's other aspects that I've learned about and have more to learn about and enjoy the process. You know, This is the concept that any rock that they throw at you, you use it to make your throne. I like that a lot. I like transmuting energy. Ooh, that's my favorite mudra. And mudras are so powerful because you're bringing these points together and you're circulating your energy and you're keeping it in and you're building your aura. This is the transformation mudra, and it goes over the solar plexus. Because I have this this book of mudras and how it correlates with the chakras. Because that's what I did to help myself heal so much, was work on my chakras. I feel like they're so relevant, and like the planets each rule different chakras. Planets rule everything: chakras, plants, days of the week, zodiac signs, sweet minerals, plants. I already said that, I think. Different anatomy sections of our body. Well, that's medical astrology, which I think is awesome. Like your bones, that's Saturn. Like your head energy. Well, that's zodiac, would be Aries, but we're talking planets. So this goes, like I was saying, the chakras. Root chakra, Muladhara, Mars energy, Earth being grounded. The next one, sacral chakra, Swadhisthana. This orange is moon energy. It's water based. Next one, the solar plexus, Manipura, is yellow. It's ruled by the sun. It's your action. It's your will to do something. Whereas the next one, green, heart chakra, Anahata, ruled by Saturn. This is in the middle of 7. This the gateway. That's the heart. Are you operating to the beat of your own drum? Anahata, the heart. Right? Your heart pumps blood through you. And if your heart's not doing that, it's a problem. You don't even exist. So this is what matters. That's why it's at the core. It's at the middle. It's sending the blood everywhere. All right. Yeah, we got neurons and nerves. That has to do with your spine and mental. Oh, what's that? Some text came in. Confirmation. Oh, so that's when they talk about your nervous system, mental. That's the spine, that's the nerves, and we reset those too, and that's relevant, and that's connecting. What do the nerves connect to? I don't know. I'm learning about like this lymphatic stuff and fascia. That's a whole nother network I'm learning about. Oh, from this channel I watched, The Alchemist. Her channel is awesome. I'm like, oh, I love spiritual people and their channels. I'm like, well, that's what you are. And I'm like, yeah, but they're organized. And they're like that, well, we're all something. And my particular niche and my niche is me, like a lot of influencers. We like their particular energy. Well, this is how I like to present myself in the most natural or raw form, or just candid moments. Which is why I made a video, in the creek the other day. Because, I want to get into making more videos outside. I've done that over the years, and my first video was outside. That's something that I thought would be special to do, is make my videos outside. Who does that? Me. Different locations in the sunlight, because I love the sun. All right. I still had to read these. Whew. Taking actions. All right. That's how I started. I was crying. The Chief of Stones. All right. Then it was what? The Three of Stones in reverse and the Two of Stones in reverse. Three of Stones in reverse says work. I had spoke about changing jobs. I was crying how I started the video, thinking about how it's okay for me to make money doing something that is quote unquote not practical. Stones, money, and this is a car to work. So, so making that money in an untraditional form. Right. And see, we here with the peace card, two of swords, peace in reverse. That's what's wrong. It's not bringing me peace, to just work and pay bills. Like, that's not fulfilling. It never was, never will be. I don't have the inner peace, not emotionally, but mentally. Not happy because not following what I know to be true. Two of Swords card is a person who's blindfolded, and that represents not using your eyes to see physically, but using your eye, thine eye, inner sight. Right? Oh, I didn't go past the heart. My bad. Vishuddha, blue, throat chakra. Vishuddha, this Venus rule, that's the planet. It's expression. Then you got third eye chakra, Ajna. Ajna, third eye, is ruled by the planet Jupiter and having vision. Inner eye, right? You're intuitive. And then you got your crown chakra, Sahasrara. Sahasrara, crown chakra. It's purple. Both of these are purple. This purple, third eye purple, crown chakra indigo. And it's crowned, and it's ruled by the planet Mercury. It's your thoughts. It's, Mercury being a lower altitude of Uranus energy. So those insights that come in from a collective consciousness, that spark, right? All right. Ooh, another confirmation, more text. But yes, this says peace, two of swords. It was in reverse, and to me that's, like I said, I wasn't following my intuition, They were saying you need to do more of that. Follow that intuition. So, I also want to, I could read them in the books for you. Three of Stones. And then read the Mother two. Three of Stones, fellowship with men. The background depicts a cross. The vertical line of spirit is with fungus, indicating chaos. The cosmic balls show the possibility of great change. Divinatory meetings, work, satisfaction, reversed, work not going well, unemployment, laziness. Well, yeah, I'm not employing myself in the way that I want to, would be following my intuition, being lazy towards following my heart, work not going well. So that's kind of like the concept there. And I spoke about that, what is happening and how it's important in my world. Two of Swords, peace. Two of Swords are peacefully suspended in air. Two swords are. A temple pavilion is on the left. Two stone walls threaten the peace along with the tinge of red on the moon. Divinatory meanings, tranquility, opportunity for prospering. Reverse, disruption. Seek tranquility within. And that's all. I know that if I don't follow what's important to me, it doesn't feel good, So, and I know I feel great when I am doing these things and following what is important to me, following my heart, my calling. All right, so now, Three of Cups. In readings, the Three of Cups can signify friendship. This card can represent community, the network of support created when we interact with others. It can be any group in which the members feel a bond. The Three of Cups card stands for all forms of support, including formal aid such as counseling and other social services. That's mad funny because I signed up to be part of this group today because I feel like I need their support. It would be wise to have their support and their insight into this area of life. And I reached out to this group before, and they've been mad helpful in different areas. I mean, different scenarios, different time frames of my life. So I was like, I be feeling things. And like I said, people like to make waves, and you gotta protect yourself. So here we are. I reached out to a group today, so I gotta finish signing up online, and I'm pretty excited about it. A lot of things that I'm doing to just focus on me and grow, and it feels great. All right, Page of Cups. Boom. This card stands for romance, deep feelings, and the inner life. In readings, the Page of Cups suggests that an opening may appear that stirs your emotions, pulls at your heartstrings, that brings you great joy. Like how I started the video, pulls at my heartstrings, my emotions, brings you great joy. When you see such a chance, act on it. Take action, like the Son of Stones in the West. Take action. That's what you're supposed to follow your highest joy. You know, Bashar says that. Aaron Lyon says that. We know this. Who else? Abraham Hicks. Pulls at your heartstrings or brings you great joy. When you see such a chance, act on it. The page is rooted in a world of inner images, fantasy, and creative ideas. So that's how it all correlates. You see all these different decks, different cards, same message. You hear the words I'm saying and see what it's about. And that's why I like to pull the cards to show the divine messages at play, what I'm saying, and show you how the cards correlate. So you're seeing divinity in real life, like in action, like as you're seeing it. I'm proving it using divinatory practices. Shisha, you know I spoke about her. That's my favorite, so I probably put her there. We won't even count that. We're gonna shuffle. Sekhmet and the Double Crown. All right, Sekhmet 36. I am the powerful strength of Ra. That's Leo energy. I am called the Eye of Ra. I am his daughter. I bring wrath to those who embrace disorder and imbalance. I fucking told y'all. I told you my Leo's in Lilith. Lilith is in Leo, rather. And yeah, I told you they want to make waves, and then yeah, I see it's 36. That's a 9. 9 is Mars energy. Gotta make it happen. Pheasant Double Crown, worn by Naswit Biti, represents the union of upper and lower Kemet. So this is like Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about, left and right brain coherence. This is the heart and the mind working together when it says the upper and the lower, because in these mystical stories or ancient cultures, and they speak about, they're communicating through the way that they do. There's hieroglyphics, there's stories, oracle, traditions, gratitude, confirmation. It is all connected to us. As above, so below. The story to the stars is real, who we are. So when they say upper and lower Kemet, this is, who you are, your upper and lower half, and meeting at the middle. This is your higher self and your lower self coming together, acting as one. This is yin and yang. This is left brain and right brain. This is the Inda. Is it Inda and Pinata? Pin and Inda. You know what I'm trying to say with the double helix. You know what I'm trying to say. You know that. So when this happens, occurs, or comes together, then something's activated and you're operating at your highest potentiality. That's what matters. So this is, heart and mind. You're going to need both. All right. Double crown worn by Waswit BT represents the union of the upper and lower Kemet. Best of both worlds, baby. What number is this? Number 2. Today with my flowers, they got separated into a pile of 2 and a pile of 9. So there goes the 9 and the 2. I see that a lot. The 9 and 11 concept. 2 is the priestess number. You already know. 2 in numerology is ruled by the moon. The intuition. Intuitive, going within. And this was, the whole message. Ooh, look at the bat hat. I support the path to self-mastery. And that's the whole point. Fuck. That was the whole message, and this is the whole point. Sheesh. Oh, with Haru on the back. 33. Yeah, be the hero. Oh, I love this. Oh, man. I master myself to create the life that I want. Come on. You got to master your emotions. I support the spirit as it transitions from one world to the next. Ooh, that's 8th house like a motherfucker. 26 adds up to an 8. All right, yo. I got to stop. You know what I do. You know who it is. You know what it is. Prosperity Priestess. Peace.